Hey guys, I usually don't make a video unless I'm ranting on chemtrails. However, in this related incident, I thought that I would bring this to your attention. I had been sent a video of a man from Columbus, Ohio, who claimed that there is possibly plastic in the chemtrails. I'm happy that he's aware of geoengineering and that it exists. But in his demonstration, he was showing how a snowball wouldn't melt and how it turned black on the outside. Now, I have read that there have been reports in the Northwest of people saying that the snow won't melt, that there's little plastic looking black balls. Really, that could be anything. It could be, dirt. I've seen some outside. It could have been from the dog. It could have been from anything. It's been very windy, so, taking that into consideration. What I wanted to do was demonstrate for you what he had shown me. However, in the process, I'm actually debunking what he said. I have here a snowball and an ice cube. I'm using my piano because it's the only spot that I could prop the camera up, and you could see what I'm doing. What he did was he had a snowball that he went out and got that he had packed, and he was lighting it, and it wasn't melting. It did get black, on the outside, and he's claiming that there's probably plastic in the chemtrails. Let's keep in mind how much more heavier plastic is than what they are putting in the chemtrails, which are nanoparticles. These are minute particles that cannot be seen with the human eye. These are oxides of the metals. Okay, very, very small particulates. Also keep in mind that those oxides are highly flammable. So if they were in the snow, which is like us taking the water in a shape form, something would probably catch on fire. It would be likely that, knowing what's in the chemtrails. So I have to debunk this because I wouldn't really say that there's plastic. Now, there could be many other things. They found blood cells before, they say. I personally believe that they're probably putting some viruses in with it and spraying us with that, which would explain why everyone's sick right now, but that's my personal opinion. So here's what we have, the snowball. Going to light it here. Now he had tongs and he used a much longer lighter, but it's all the same flame. Okay, so you see, here if you can see, you see it turning black. Okay, it's melting a little bit, but could call it, oh, there's plastic in there, oh my gosh, this is the snow. This is soot. Okay, this is soot that's coming off. It's a chemical reaction with the oxygen in the air and what you're using to, what you're touching with your flame. This is all a scientific reaction. I mean, soot happens when you have a candle and that you're trying to light, and you get this crap on your hands because you've got to reach in and light the candle. So here I have an ice cube just to prove to you that this will also happen with an ice cube. See if I can get my hands here so that you can see. Again, same thing. The ice cube's melting, but you see the soot on the ice. Okay, now this came out of the faucet. This didn't come from outside. So is there plastic in my water now? I don't think so. Everybody just pay attention to the facts. And as I said, I'm glad that he's aware and he knows that chemtrails exist. But, this is bogus. I mean, you can get soot from lighting anything. It is melting by the touch of my hands. I mean, it's not dripping, but, it's... There we got a little drip going. I mean, So I wouldn't doubt that there's not probably some chemicals in here, but I don't think that there's enough for us to get some flamage going. And I gotta say that, thank you, the man from Columbus, Ohio, but you are wrong. There's no plastic in the chemtrails that are coming down in the sky. And spread awareness on what's really going on, because, we breathe these things in. When they fall on the ground, they do get into the soil. If you plant crops in there, they're going to get into your crops. The only thing that we can do is be aware of this. We're not going to single-handedly stop this agenda. And, really, we need to just start a revolution. I mean, everybody needs to wake up. People are waking up, I must say. The military's waking up to this. Society's waking up to this. It does exist. It's been going on. Weather modification in the military since the 40s. Chemtrails were first seen in like the 90s. You know, this stuff is happening, and as long as you're aware and you know what you can do for your surroundings to try to avoid all these chemicals that they're trying to push into your body, it's all for population control and sickness, because they're not making any money off of healthy people. It's as simple as that. Okay, if you keep them down and you give them diseases, then there's potential profit in everything. And as soon as you see that, you look at the world a completely different way. I never thought that I would be debunking someone that claims chemtrails exist, but this is bullshit. Okay? Look for the facts and the truth. Yes, there are nanoparticles of metal oxides in the rain samples. I've tested my own garden, my pH. I've seen it for myself. I'm an organic gardener. I do not put anything in my garden to get the reactions that I had the past couple years. But, you know, to say this is why you get people that don't believe anything that you say, that don't believe that any of this exists, because this is bogus. There's not plastic in the snow, and it's not coming down out of the chemtrails. So, there you have it. Have a good day.